And we're back. We're here. It's time for the
Woo!
finals of the fantasies.
And the shenaniganing. Though we shall shenanigan.
I swear, if one more person says shenanigans, I'm gonna pistol whip them. Hey, Rabbit, what's that restaurant you like to go to? One with all the stuff up on the wall? Oh, you mean shenanigans? Oh, put those things away.
To all of you who did not get that reference, that's probably fine, and you are missing out a great deal of joy in your childhood. Or early adulthood.
Oh, where am I going? What am I doing?
That is me every time I start a game. Where am I going? What am I doing?
I mean, it's been a weekend, you know, I have at least a mild excuse.
Exactly.
I remember that we got Sid back to his human self. He is now human again. Oh, well, I don't need to be going there, I guess.
Foolish mortal.
Oh, here we go. Who's that guy? I'm trying to determine if Sid is supposed to be wearing, like, pumpkin pants or no pants.
Okay, hang on. I have to get real close to my screen. Hang on. No, we can see knees. He is either wearing like
Pumpkin shorts, maybe. Like,
yeah, you know lederhosen, how they only go down to like the knees. He's either
Yeah.
wearing like lederhosen or no hosen, and I think it's niederhosen.
it's neither of
Live
them
in
hosen
need.
choices.
It is niederhosen. There's niederhosen on there.
He is in need of hosen.
Yes, he niederhosen. This is going to be my new favorite term for referring to people who are pantsless. Niederhosen.
He need her some hosen.
Correct.
Silence, Ribbit.
Did he just ribbit?
He sure did.
Oh, buddy. I have been running all over this map like a crazy woman today.
That's what Final Fantasy does to you sometimes. So Kuja wants to use this world to acquire greater power.
Well, sucks to be him. I absolutely despise that Final Fantasy made kobolds monkeys. My brain does not
Well, I mean, it's mostly because of how they handled goblins in the early games.
Fair.
Because remember, like, you know, the early games came out in the 80s. So, what goblins were was a different thing. Because it was before, I think it was before Labyrinth came out, which kind of like codified goblins in the modern vernacular.
Fair.
Scatter! Find the princess! Or the queen, actually. Not, I mean, I don't mean this to be mean. She's not a queen of much because her country got, you know, exploded, but she is still queen. Oddly specific name, but okay. We don't know anything about it, so we're going to call it Ibsen's Castle. It's like, if you want to, I'm not going to stop you, but seems like you know, wanted to get the name out of somewhere. Ah, yes, the interrogation technique of let the egotist talk.
It is an extremely important technique.
Time honored, you might say.
Oh no. I have to enter a goblin dungeon.
I mean, if you want to hold off, I can help you with it later.
It's Brayflox's long stop. Do you know if that one's awful or not?
It's not the worst. It can be kind of confusing to navigate, but not like terrible.
I mean, it can't be worse than that stupid mansion was. My
Yeah, no, the
God.
mansion is the worst. Like, the mansion is the worst. Everyone agrees. But, you know.
The worst part of that one was you have to go through all the downstairs, and then you have to loop around to a room that, if you've cleared everything else, it would never occur to you to keep going to that one more room.
Yeah. Well, and you have to, like,
and that has the
teleport
damn
back and then
keys.
go backwards through a room. And, yeah, no, it's...
Right, that, like, so you have to do the first floor, and the first floor will unlock the door to the dungeon. Then you go down into the dungeon, and you clear the first floor of the dungeon, and that gets you a key to another door deeper into the dungeon, that you then have to clear that, and that's the one where there's one room that I missed, which had one key in it. I did everything else, I got the effing portal, and I got back, and it told me that because I had not got that one key, so I had not opened the one room, I did not have everything I needed to unseal the upstairs for the boss fight. So I had to run the entire dungeon a second time to find the effing key I missed.
Oh yeah, no, I've done Hawk's Manor too many times.
Yeah.
I am well aware of Hawk's Manor.
And Mac had warned me that it was like the worst, and I was like, okay, like you say things are the worst all the time, Mac. So grains of salt here. Started playing it, and I'm just like, oh, I understand what it means.
No, that one is the actual worst. Yeah.
Yes. But I mean, like I said, it's like he's complained about a few other things, so I was taking it with a grain of salt. I started playing it, and I was like, nah, he's legit on this one. the hate is validated.
I mean, you could always also ask me. I may not remember everything because I've been playing since 2014, so 12 years now, closing in 13. But
yeah, you had just popped off offline when I got to it, so it wasn't like I was gonna nag you about it because I think you were going to D&D. So
yeah, I mean, you can always message me, you know.
like I said, I didn't want to pester you when I was pretty sure I could figure it out on my own. And I did figure it out.
You can, but
with moderate cursing and a few invectives on the writers, but nothing too terrible.
I mean, that one wouldn't even be a writer; that'd be director at that one.
Whomever was responsible for it definitely
to whom it may concern.
Yes, to whom it may concern. I wish you many, many nightmares, and also that you cannot poop when you need to poop tomorrow. I want you uncomfortable. Minor suffering, short term, nothing serious, but you deserve to suffer for this because I suffered for this.
I curse you with 4 random toe stubbings.
Ooh, that's evil. I have broken a toe stubbing it, and then a year later, after I had finally got it healed because I didn't know I broke toes. Because, when you're a horseback rider, a bicyclist, and a soccer player, your feet always hurt, so keep going.
Yeah.
So after probably re-breaking it myself 2 or 3 times throughout the summer, it's finally almost all the way healed, and then my friend drops a gate on his truck. Did not tell me that the gate dropped. Did not tell me to move. Guess who the gate dropped on?
Yeah.
Re-broke my toe. I suffered an entire day in agony and finally admitted that something was wrong and went to the hospital the next morning. And
the worst thing about
my toe had been broken like 5 times, and they could see it on the X-ray.
Yeah, no. The worst thing about the toe breaking from stubbing it is like if you go to the doctor, they'll be like, "That sucks. Here's some painkillers. Bye."
Oh, I didn't even get that. They gave me a walking boot and a roll of tape.
Oh, that's more than I've ever gotten out of that.
But so that happens. A year, like 6 months rolls by, so it's now been a year since the original break. We are traveling. I stubbed my toe in a hotel room. And guess what I broke?
Oh, yeah.
We had a friend who was a nurse who was traveling with us. We got to breakfast that day, and I'm just like, I need you to look at my foot. Like, no context. We sit down. She doesn't even have her coffee to her lips yet. And I'm like, I need you to look at my foot. And she's just like, what did you do? So I tell her the story of how I stubbed my toe in the dark last night in the hotel room. And I explained to her that it's a previously broken toe, and I'm fairly confident I have broken it again. She drinks her coffee. We're waiting for our breakfast to arrive, and she's like, let me see it. So I pull off my boot and shoe and show her my foot. She takes one look at it, and she's like, turns to our friend who was driving us everywhere because he's the host. And she's like, we're going to have to hit a CVS. I need medical tape. Doesn't even tell me. She's like, she already knows it's broken. We're going to need tape.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times it's just, here's some painkillers. Try and stay off it. Bye.
Yep. And of course, I'm traveling to do volunteer work. So, like, staying off it is definitely not an option. So she doesn't give me any prescription whatsoever. We just walk into a CVS. She gets a roll of medical tape. I grab a bottle of ibuprofen. We go to the counter. We pay. We get back in the car. I pop like 4 ibuprofen as soon as we're in the car. She starts taping my foot. on the way to an event that we both have to work for the next 12 hours.
Yep. She just stole a knife.
I was gonna say, what did Tangent just borrow? Like, when a queen borrows something, I suppose it technically is just considered claimed, but still.
Oh no, dramatic moment.
She's pulling her hair back.
No, he's cutting it off.
Oh my gosh.
And somehow it's like already a perfect haircut.
Yep. Now, that hair is going to blow immediately into Kuja's mouth, so he chokes.
Yes, and that's what actually kills him. This is the end of the game right here. Like, the heroes are gearing up for their giant dramatic moment. They're getting ready to go face the bad guy, that he shows up and he's just dead.
What am I doing here? That is a heckin' big ship. Dang.
Yep, and it can fly without mist.
That is not great.
No, that's a good thing,
Ah.
because it's ours. Why is that the conclusion you jumped to? So, I understand some of the cultural implications of it being dramatic that a person with long hair cuts off their hair to show their determination. Especially in, like, you know, Japanese media, like Final Fantasy and a lot of manga and that sort of thing. Because it was a thing during the Shogun era that if you were in a time of peace, you could afford to grow out long hair. Like, you could afford to have that long, luxurious hair during a time of peace. But during a time of war, it was, you know, a hindrance in battle. You couldn't put your helmet on. People could grab it, that sort of thing. So during time of war, you have short hair. And so it was a thing where, like, making your hair short and sending, like, that hair to your enemy is kind of a form of saying,
a declaration of war.
Not exactly a declaration, but a way of saying, I'm ready for it, you know.
Well, there was at least one Chinese, or not Chinese, Japanese, I think it was, I always confuse all the terms, I think it was Shogun is the leaders.
Depending on how you want to look into it, yeah, kind of.
He was so offended by something one of the other members, Iris, leave the Roomba alone. One of the other members of the same class as him had done, he literally cut off his hair, and I think it was both he and his son, cut off their hair and sent it to the other leader. And it basically was like, this is our hair signatures. And that was the extent of the letter he got. And that was them going, we are ready to go to war. If you proceed any further, we will take it to violence.
Yeah.
But you have escalated this to the point that we have now cut our hair. And I remember that there was a story about that, and that it was like basically when the guy got the hair, it was like, oh shit, I need to sit down. Because it literally was a put up or shut up move.
Yeah.
And I remember that was a thing, and I never really understood why that was a thing. There's also a lot of, including in Japanese and most of the Asian cultures, it's very specifically women cutting their hair is like a big taboo. Yeah. And so it was always seen as, you know, when a woman cuts her hair, it's an extreme measure. She's taking an extreme step for some reason.
Yeah, like I said, I get it because I've, you know, done some research and studied into it. I just wish there was, like, a better translation of it into Western media.
I mean, there is sort of, depending on the culture you're in. For the English, cutting the hair was basically showing the French your hands.
Yeah.
Like, there was a whole lot of it that literally was just the cultural meaning, and there are similar actions or behaviors. They are not a perfect one-to-one, but that's
Right, but what I'm saying
not
is,
really
like,
surprising.
you know, I know it's hard to do this in localization, but, like, you know, I wish there was something where, like, in the localization of a game to a different region, they were able to kind of translate to something that would make more sense to the local audience.
Yeah. I mean, it is one of those things that, like I said, most cultures have at least some basic understanding of what it is.
Yeah.
And what it's supposed to mean. So.
Look, I can go out in the ocean.
Oh, God. This is not a pelican. Japan, I don't know where you're getting your information, but this is not a pelican.
No, it's a chocobo. It's a magic bird.
This great yellow pelican is a friggin' Venus flytrap with legs.
Okay, so what I need from here is at least... I know for a fact that there are 2 more chocograph pieces somewhere in here. So that's what I'm searching for right now. They could not show up until after I did the Mountain Gulag and got the airship, which is why I had to proceed with the story a little bit more, but...
Gotcha.
Come on, where are you? There you are. Ah, dang it. Wow, that was lucky. Come on, where are you? There we are. Oh, I need 3 chocograph pieces, that's right. Hey, I found a chocograph. Nice.
Excellent.
Not what I'm looking for, but I still need them. Come on, where is it? There it is. You enjoying your break so far?
It's been nice. I'm just starting to feel like I'm actually on a break. Last week was honestly just a lot of chores, getting things that I had not been able to get caught up a little bit. It helped having a lot of D&D games just to kind of like slow transition to having nothing to fill my days kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's not like this is going to be long term. This is just a couple of weeks.
Yeah, a little break, you know.
Yeah. Start actually doing stuff again. After the holiday or the barbecue party in July, which is mid-July, pretty much exactly the middle of July. My partner is trying to convince me that I should pick up a short-term contract with his company, mostly because he's super fed up with somebody, and he's been basically told if they could find somebody to do the job better without having to deal with all the drama, that would be a completely viable and desirable option, but that they don't have anybody.
Yeah.
And he brought my name up, and the employees were like, actually, yeah, that would work for like a 3-month contract. We could do something like that. So maybe in August I'll pick up a 3-month contract, and that will just be like literally what they need is they need their warehouse managed better. The person they have doing it is just not doing a great job, and so they would like a better office manager, and somebody that could, or a warehouse manager, someone basically can handle the incoming deliveries, make sure that things end up where they need to be, and whatnot. And it would be also I could bring Edison to the warehouse every day. So there's a lot of pros to the idea. Just I'm not sure yet. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, and you know, there's always the saying of like the best time to look for a job is when you have a job. So if you know it's only gonna be a 3-month little thing, then, you know.
And I everybody says that, but in my experience, that has never been the best time for me to try and find another job.
Yeah.
Because if I've got another job, I'm putting in all the hours and all my energy into that. So it's one of those things I've heard people say all along, and I'm like, whoever said that, firstly, was not overworked, and secondly, probably wasn't autistic.
Well, I think it comes more from a place of, also welcome into, it comes more from a place of like, while you have a job, like keep some feelers out kind of thing.
Right, but I've always thought, like, I'll be honest, if you show up and you've got a full-time job that you're currently working, and you took time off to come into an interview with me, I already am not sure I would want to work with you. And I've always thought that was weird that, we want people that already have a job to come work for us. What about all the people who don't have a job that need a job? And if your entire filter is, well, you don't have a job right now, so I don't want to hire you either, I don't want to work at that company, because that's stupid.
I think that comes from more, oh, you don't have a job, there's probably a reason you don't have a job.
And again, that's stupid. In the entirety of my adult life, the majority of the time when people have not been able to get work, it's because there is not enough work. We are having economic swings, and we have way more population than we have jobs for, especially now that we're bringing in AI to places. So I think that entire nobody will hire you if you don't already have a job is completely outdated. I think it's a very backwards way of handling employment. And I will continue to fight that tooth and nail, because I don't agree with it. I think it is an incredibly toxic and unhealthy thing that the only people that anyone wants to hire are the people who already have a job.
No, I don't think it's a case of that level of extreme. I just think it's, you know, maybe a little easier to find a job if you've got a job, kind of thing.
Well, I mean, remember that I was being told to my face that if I didn't have another job before I quit my job,
well, yeah,
I would
that
never
person
get
is a person of
hired because I
extremes,
was...
though.
Yes. But I have heard that from more than just one person. And it bothers me that so many people are of that opinion. Because there's nothing healthy about that mentality. Okay, there's nothing here. Arrive in the heart of Longstop. Where is the heart of Longstop? I don't friggin' know.
If you open your map, there's only going to be a couple of places you can go, kind of thing.
Yeah, I thought I'd already gone. Oh, okay, I see it now.
Yeah, like I said, it can be mildly confusing to navigate, but not the worst. Oh, come on. I just need 2 more chocograph pieces. Come on, game. Give me what I need.
Good God, this Marauder is just getting fucking decimated.
Are you playing with the NPC party right now?
Yeah. Like, he's doing a good job, but I keep watching his health bar just, like, dip to below half, and I'm like, healer, catch up.
Well, as a tank, that's kind of his job.
I know, but the toads keep, like, trying to eat him.
Like, I've definitely, like, run dungeons as my gunbreaker where, like, I'll be sitting, like, hovering around 25% health throughout most of the dungeon.
Yeah.
Because that's just how it is in that dungeon sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Especially if I have a healer that wants
at
to play
least
it a
being
little
a
more
Dragoon,
risky.
I've got that thing that I can kill their special attacks if I stun them at the right moment.
Yeah, that is a good thing to do, but just fair warning, it does not work on every attack.
It doesn't, and it has only been so effective, but it is at least something I can do.
Yeah. Alright, now we need 1 more chocograph piece. And it's in here somewhere.
Oh, he's blue now. Is that the final form?
Nope. That's why he could cross the ocean, because he was blue.
Gotcha.
There is 1 more form, and that is what I need the last chocograph piece for.
Gotcha. Oh god, what is that?
Dark Lord, what was that?
I wasn't even done with the Hellbender and an Ayatar landed on it. I think he killed the Hellbender.
Oh, I know exactly which boss fight you're doing.
Yep. And the Ayatar completely resists the stun.
Yep.
Okay. Ayatar takes to the sky.
A handy, you know, general rule to kind of go by for that little interrupt / stun. The further you are into the dungeon, the less likely the boss is going to be susceptible to.
Yeah, I've noticed that, but like even in Hook's Castle, like I managed one time to actually interrupt the boss.
Oh, I mean,
So-
it's never like 0. It's just less likely.
Yeah, it's still worth trying.
Yeah.
This might not work the way I want it to.
Especially if it's the one that's off GCD.
I don't know what that means.
So you notice when you use an ability, all of your abilities have like a little like timer before you can use any ability.
Yeah.
That is called global cooldown, or GCD. You will have some abilities that do not function off of the GCD. You can use
Right.
them even when everything else is on cooldown. Those abilities are called off GCD.
Gotcha.
That's a bad run. So close. So you can actually only find 8 items per run in Chocobo Hot and Cold. If you get 8 items, you get just a ton of bonus points based on how much time is left.
Gotcha.
But I was picking up the 8th item when time ran out. Hey, there it is. That's all 6 Chocograph pieces.
Woo!
Now we can go find the Sky Island.
Oh my. Oh goody, the dragon's back. Alright, a critical hit on one of my chain attacks, so managed to give me like a 500 or 800 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, it literally had numbers bounced on top of each other. I was like, I don't even know what the total number was. I couldn't read that.
Should be around here somewhere. There it is. Strange smoke appeared. Getting sleepy. We're flying through space. The fat Choco. He speaks. Wanderer, we await your return.
Woo! Woo! Strong lance arm. Unlocked an
Choco,
achievement.
you now have the ability to fly to the boundless sky. You can take off
my.
and land in any forest.
Go us. Hooray! I finished the dungeon.
But now we have the golden chocobo. His final form.
Oh god, I have to take cheese across the camp. This is gonna end poorly.
Not cheese. Anything
Apparently
but
incredibly
cheese.
stinky gobby cheese, and I'm just like, well, I'm boned.
We're all gonna die. Welcome back, chat. Looks like Twitch is being stupid today again.
Oh, is Twitch twitching out?
Oh, yeah.
Dang it, chat.
I'm free! I'm free! I'm free! Dang it. That's a reference you might have to dig up a little bit.
It sounds so familiar, and I am having trouble.
I would put money on the fact you've seen its source. But it's a semi-obscure part of its source.
This is gonna bug me. Hang on. It's not from Emperor's New Groove?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to find the Skyland right now, T. T got it. T got it.
What was it?
I'm not gonna say it yet. I want to give you a chance to think about it for a second.
Yeah, I'm blanking, unfortunately.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, that would, yeah, wasn't a.
The old
Huge
guy who
fan of
keeps
that.
like escaping from various and sundry imprisonments and then just like tripping into another one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I said, wasn't a huge fan of that that media.
But where is this stupid Skyland? Oh, okay. It moves around. That's why I'm struggling to find it.
Oh, excuse me. That is not. What the name of this quest gives me pain in my soul.
Ah, dang it. Okay, so how many chocographs do I need to find here? I think it's just a couple. Yeah, it might just be 3. Hang on, let me double check. Yeah, it's just the 3 here. Alright. Hopefully it won't take me too long. Oops, not what I wanted at all. As I'm digging up the last one every time. All right. Well, it's time to take our first quick little break. So we are going to do that, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. And we're back. It's time for more Chocobo Hot and Cold. Because that's what everyone's here for, right? That's why we're all here.
Indeed.
No, take it. Get back up there. Oh, that's one of the Choco Crabs. We got two left. One more. Okay. Okay, yeah, just the two left. All right, cool. Making sure I wasn't missing like another one somewhere hidden somewhere, you know. Nice. Finding a ton of dead peppers up here. That's 2 down, 1 to go.
Oh, well, my partner just got home, so I shall be on mute.
Okay. I'll be just probably doing this for another little bit.
Yeah, I'll be watching. I just will be on mute in case he has work stuff. Got it. That's all 3 token graphs. Now we can just go around the world and find them all. The game is not liking me. What the heck? Hey, Galg.
Yes.
I have found the location that is sparkling. I have done the emote, and it still says I have not completed the mission.
What is the mission objective?
Stand atop the gull perch tower and look out. So I'm standing where the sparkle dots are, and I'm doing the lookout. I have attempted to select the area, and it won't let me do that.
Okay, I was going to say, you may need to interact with the area and do that?
I tried. Oh, no, I had to select myself and choose lookout. That was dumb.
Yeah, sometimes with the lookout thing, you can't have anything targeted.
No, I had to target myself before it recognized. I didn't have anything targeted the first 2 times, and it wouldn't recognize it. But I targeted myself, and then all of a sudden it recognized the emote.
Yeah. It can be a little goofy sometimes. But again, 16-year-old games, so I think it gets a little bit of a pass. A little bit.
Fair. I'm not... Like I said, most of the games I play are older games, so I realize there are some little bugs that the newer systems may cause or exacerbate.
Well, and it's also the situation of they just didn't know any better to program it differently.
Right. My biggest pet peeve right now is Dragon Age Origins. I can play on my computer just fine, but I can't play it on Xbox because every time I get to the point where we finish the intro story and you get to your camp the first time, it prompts you to go and talk to the merchant and get the rod to do the DLC for Shale. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to avoid spoilers because I know T is on the call. But Shale's quest will break the game, and after you do it, you have to return to camp, and then you can't travel anywhere other than to that merchant and back to camp. It broke the game. And I have done so much reading, and it's just if it happens to you, you can try uninstalling the game completely. When you install it, do not install that DLC, and it might work. And I have done games where I never even interacted with that quest giver because I wanted to avoid it, and it doesn't matter. If you've done it once, it will just break. And I've been unable to play on my Xbox as a result for over a year, which is why it's on my computer, even though I haven't played it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on, where is this stupid thing? It's around here somewhere. There it is. 12 Phoenix Downs, 14 ore, 1 Kaiser Knuckle, 1 Iron Man card. Nice. Next up, Forgotten Plains. $17 ore, 5 ether, 14 opals, 1 demon's mail. Nice.
Oh my.
Next up, Sea at Dusk. still mildly annoyed that I can only like access a land. Like I can only transfer from water to land like on a beach. So if I need to go out
That's
on the
weird.
water, I have to like go find a beach somewhere. Like,
Nah, just jump. You'll find it.
this one should be around.
It's like a speedboat. Oh, you're doing chocobo searching in the water. That's new.
Yeah, there we go. Phoenix pinions, a white robe, a diamond, and a Masamune cup. Alright, next up, wrong button. Oh, good. Look at the hint on that.
Look carefully. There's a small reef.
Yeah, but it's like the picture is just water.
Yeah, I can't see the reef. I mean, there's a very slightly lighter color.
Up in the very
Maybe
corner,
that's what
yeah.
they're talking about? Yeah.
But, you know, it's not overly helpful. Luckily, I'm cheating, so...
Ooh, I'm level 40. Hooray!
Nice. This one should be around here somewhere. There we go. $27 ore, a light robe, whale whiskers, and an Alexander card. Okay. This one should be right over here. Somewhere in this general vicinity. There we go. $11 paradox, 9 opals, 15 sapphires, and 19 topaz. That just feels like I've got a random loot table from a D&D generator.
Some of those are fun.
Yeah, but they always give you way too many gems. Like that's the thing, is it's always gems, like just mountains of gems.
Well, I mean, I do understand the reasoning behind that. we could give you bricks of gold, but weight-wise, that gemstone that's worth 1,000 gold weighs approximately 1 or 2 coins worth. So you can have 10 coin. You can have a pound of coins, or you can have a pound of gems that's worth 100 pounds of coins.
Sure,
so I do
but
actually
like,
understand it on that side.
but from like a even a semi-realistic standpoint, like it's gonna just get infused into the market. The value is gonna plummet. It's not actually gonna be worth what they want it to be. Like,
Well, and that's why, like, especially with things like the occultists that are coming out, where they've got abilities that's like, well, it's the way I learned it. I don't use diamonds for healing spells. I use whatever gemstones I can get my hands on, or I use stones that come from the earth, or I use stones that are attuned to fire. Like, you can flavor it. So, like, I have with mine, my occultist, when I get to the level that I get like revivify, I'm not going to be using diamonds for it. I'm going to be using, black stones and stones that most people would think would
welcome back to.
associate closer to death. So, like, there are fun little ways to play with it like that. Okay, where am I supposed to go? There you are.
21 amethyst, 16 garnets, 1 Genji armor, 1 Ragnarok. Yeah, taking something and making it like work for your own purposes is a lot of fun. Sapphires, Circlet, Pumice Piece, and the Hildegard 3 card. Nice.
And that's the sort of thing, like, the variance that I'm all for. If you've got a cleric that's, domain is like a death god, and you don't want to use diamonds, you want to use something else, that's fine. Like, I'm happy to work with people on that sort of thing. I personally think that there are a whole bunch of things that we miss out on by limiting to very specific spell components, and I do understand why D&D does it, but, like, sometimes people from different regions are going to use different qualities or techniques or ingredients for the same end goal, and I feel like D&D fails to incorporate that variety.
Well, see, the thing that a lot of people seem to misunderstand with D&D was its original intent was just to provide a structure for people to tell their own stories. And then people got all, tangled up in rules as written and, this, that, and the other. And,
exactly.
like, it was there to provide structure. It was there to provide, like, tools to use.
They're guidelines, really.
Yeah, pretty much. You've come this far, you can figure it out. Thanks, Smoogle. A ribbon, a rebirth ring, 13 amethyst, and an arc card. Nice. And now for the dead pepper locations. I've got more than enough dead peppers to do it. I just got to get to the different locations.
Remind me again what the dead peppers are for?
Well, so that's something that I haven't really gone into too much. They allow you to dig in areas you may not otherwise have been able to, kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Well, see, T, I'm talking about even like pre-PvP. I'm talking like original Blue Book, AD&D, like that level of like thing. Apparently, those don't count as forests. Okay. So up here somewhere.
Okay, the grass raptors make me happy. Just zebra striped velociraptors. I don't know why, but it gives me great joy.
Am I in the wrong spot here? Ah, here it is.
Oh my. Really?
Found a treasure on the bottom of the ocean. 10 remedies, 1 black robe, a Genji glove, and the blue Narcissus card.
Oh my.
Yeah, Gygax and the others involved made something weird, honestly. Like, need to look something up here. Yeah, but where is it? Is it that hard to show me on the map where this place is? Is that really?
Apparently so.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just try and dig this up a little bit more manually here. Hang on. Alright, so I know I need to go there initially. No, there we go. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody really likes rules lawyers in any real capacity. Like, I don't mind if somebody kind of reminds me of the rules so that I can maybe adjust or tweak something, or I may have just flat out forgotten something. But usually I'm doing something for a reason when I do something.
Yeah.
No, that's not. Dang it. I want to get back on the chocobo. Okay, so in theory, somewhere around here is a cave. Supposed to be a cave near Trino. I'm near Trino. I see no caves. Unless it's this, but I thought this was the gate. Yeah, that's South Gate. That's not the cave. What the heck? You're killing me, game. You're killing me. Just east of Trino? Okay. So this is Trino. There's a cave. That might be it. Yes, here we go. Okay.
Okay, for a half second, I thought you had just died.
Yeah, no, not yet.
Just yeeting off the cliff like that. I was like, oh no! Oh, okay, it's the chocobo.
I'm supposed to be here.
It was the little yee that really, you know, set me off.
Please tell me my chocobo's still here. Okay, good. I was gonna be mildly annoyed if I had to run around and try and get chocobo tracks again.
Valid.
Alright, so next up is over here. Bum, 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 bum. Oh man. Somewhere just south of here should be bubbles to there. Eat him a dead pepper. Some straw hats, some pearl armlets, aloha t-shirts, and sandals. Alright, we're ready to go on vacation now.
I was just about to say.
You know, I've never really in my life, like, taken what most people would consider a traditional vacation. I've not really, like, gone anywhere, done anything like that. But I did have a business trip that took me to Hawaii once. And now there's part of me that kind of wants to go back and actually just to hang out there and relax.
Fair.
And, you know, while it wouldn't be cheap, I also know it wouldn't be, like, the most expensive thing. You can get a cheap hotel for, like, you know, 100 to 200 bucks a night kind of thing.
I mean, if you go during the off season, you can get bed and breakfast for really low cost. Or you could. A lot of that is changing because they've had a lot of problems recently.
Yeah. $50 potions, 25 high potions, 9 ethers, 7 elixirs.
Oh,
Nice. And we're looking for some bubbles. Just on the north end of this little thing. Somewhere around here-ish. Oh, okay, this one's not available till disc 4, which I don't think I'm technically on yet.
I don't think so.
I know I'm close. Yeah, it's not till I've done that that I get to disc 4. Okay, so I can't get this one just yet. But I'll have to remember to come back and get this one because this has the ultimate weapon.
Noted.
Alright, next up is gonna be way up there. $41 lapis lazulis. Was that a ring protect ring airship card? Nice. Next up is going to be down there, so I need to take off again. Whoosh. We are nearly done with the Chocobo stuff. Which I know you have mixed feelings about, Nix.
I like the Chocobo stuff.
Like I said, mixed
but it
feelings.
is repetitive.
Yeah. I just need to find two more items, and then we're done with the Chocobo stuff for the time being. I'll have to come back and get that last item and disc 4. This one I'm having a hard time narrowing down. Where?
I love the Chocobo's little squeak.
Yeah. Is it that? Could be that. It might be this. Nice. A maiden prayer, dragon's hair, gauntlets, and an Odin card. And then last one. Same island is just
Level 41.
level 45, you said?
41.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, dang.
If I can get to 5 by the end of the day, I'll be happy.
Alright, I have the complete set of Genji armor. I now just have to proceed with plot stuff. Although I think I have a few more side quests I can do here. Let me double check.
Nice.
Hitting fogs, coupon nut, friendly creature.
This person has a unicorn whose horn is on fire. I require this mount. Did you pause the game?
No, I tabbed out to check some stuff.
Gotcha, okay. I just got the string pause message, so I was confused.
Okay.
Whee!
Where can I... Come on, game, give me something here. There we go. Airship. Shortest
Ooh,
little
and
airship
there's a
hop.
tunnel.
Yep. We're gonna go check out this place. Dagger. Oh, interesting. Did I break it? am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, I think I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be making stairs.
I thought you were just making chaos.
I mean, that is also potentially true.
This is so confusing to me.
Well, so I think my goal is to make it so that I can hop up the thing to the upper bit there. I'm just trying to do it in the right order. I want this one to go up higher, but it won't. Oh, okay, hang on, there's a thing. Oops, not that one. So I need to... So now I can grab this. And put that in there. There we go.
god, I have to go fight Titan now, I think.
That's not too bad of a fight. The only trick on that one is like when the ring appears around the edge of the fight, get as close to that ring as you can without getting into the ring.
Noted. Okay.
Alright, I think we're ready to actually continue plot here now.
Woo! Plot!
But before we do, it's time to take our next quick little break, so we're going to do that. And we're back. Time to go into a castle on the northern end of the continent.
Oh, no, not a castle!
Not only is it a castle, it's a castle on the northern end, hidden in a canyon.
Ooh, a hidden castle canyon.
Which,
I feel like this is going to be spooky.
I mean, given what castles are traditionally meant to do, this seems like a strategic disadvantage. Put it, like, up on one side of the canyon, I feel like.
I mean, unless the castle is quite literally just the gates to a subterranean stronghold.
Possible. Colonel. Hey, Galtane. What's up, Colonel? Let's see, do I actually have like a... Oh, it's a good thing I looked this up, because this would be silly. I'd forgotten about this little quirk of this little dungeon. Because this castle is an inversion, it is like, they even mentioned it's upside down. Weapon power is also inverted. So I want to equip my weakest weapons to do the most damage.
My head hurts. Like, that actively hurts my head.
Luckily, I have not really, like, gotten rid of anything since, like, the beginning of the game, so... Anything I just can't move without here? I think so. Alright. Moving on. I basically came right here. Okay, I wasn't done exploring. There's more stuff to find. We'll come back to that. Excuse me. Get out of here, gargoyle. Apparently I just can't get that chest on top of this thingy just yet. So that's annoying. Apparently I missed an option that might show up here, so, you know. Oops, not what I meant to do.
Yes.
Try something drastic. Here we go.
Oh no, he's stretching. I was honestly waiting for him to cannonball.
We're gonna do it again.
It also added kick and rest to the group.
Yep.
Three, two, yep. I was waiting for the floor actually to fall out from underneath him at this point.
Yeah.
Because that would have made it funny.
Now we can go take a look at this wall with all the lights and glowy bits, and Colonel can continue to be an edgelord.
I mean, his name is Colonel.
The tornado.
I'm sorry. It's in a tornado? Oh dear.
Specifically said behind a tornado, but I don't know.
Let's see. Atop a fiery mountain, underwater, behind a tornado.
Yeah.
And was the last one under a mountain?
I'm not sure.
I didn't get it. Oh, well, that's okay.
Mirror, return to me. Oh, hey, buddy.
Oh, that's, no. I do not have a rolled up newspaper large enough for that thing. Yeah, hard pass. No, thank you.
You know what I gotta do. I gotta do it to him. Bahamut, baby!
Oh, well, yes.
Uh-oh. I have to steal forever. There's a weapon I can only get in this fight. The Orichalcon.
That was so many explosions on my screen.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what. Give me your mana pool. Get wrecked. Saw the door opening again, and I was trying to put Zikendo back.
Back.
Which we still need to make Mac watch.
Yes. Oh God. I hate the name of this new duty. The Naval.
Oh. Yeah. I'll jump in there. Okay. Did I play anything in there? I don't remember. I did not. Okay. Thanks. Oh no! I'm like backtracking all over the place here. What happened to Colonel? He was waiting for us at the top and left us as soon as we got there.
Oh no.
Colonel.
So it can be that. So it's not like, oh, now we're in a chat with mom and dad. It's more the just that, hey, we're doing this. That training will come
It's Colonel.
I have that thought. Just
Colonel, what happened to you? Unfortunately, I believe that's about all the character development Colonel will ever get.
Bad.
Yeah.
Damn it.
your level of follow-up, but ultra down. Yeah.
Power is protected under the shaking ground, behind a tornado, high atop a fiery mountain, underwater surrounded by earth. Let's see. Take the weak weapons back off of people here. There we go. Alright, and then I think we're going to save the game here, and I think it's a good stopping spot for today.
All right.
So we're going to wrap it up here, and we'll definitely be streaming more tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to finish the game tomorrow, but if we don't tomorrow, it'll almost certainly be the next day. Because we are approaching the end.
Fair enough.
And I'm paranoid. I don't even remember if I saved, even though I just saved, so I'm doing it again. But as always, appreciate when it shows up. Chats, lurks, follows, whatever you feel like you want to do.